The 1995 United States 1-cent coin, a tiny copper piece, a coin so common that millions of people touched it without ever knowing what they were holding. But behind this ordinary-looking penny, there is a story, a secret, a mystery that turned a simple 1-cent coin into a treasure worth thousands and, in rare cases, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, a coin that was made for just 1 cent. Today has recorded auction prices going from $10,000 all the way to over $500,000, and the world still cannot believe how this happened. That year was 1995. The US Mint was running full production. Billions of cents were being made. But in the middle of this massive production, something unexpected happened. A mistake, a rare minting accident, an error that changed everything, an error that created one of the most valuable modern pennies in American history. Collectors call it the 1995 double die, a coin that appears normal at first sight, but the moment you take a closer look, you notice something strange. The letters Liberty, the words "In God We Trust," and even the date 1995 all appear doubled, as if the coin was struck twice, slightly shifted, creating a ghost-like second image barely visible to the naked eye, but powerful enough to skyrocket the value into the stratosphere. This doubling was not just any doubling, it was sharp, clear, and one of the most dramatic doubled dies of the entire 1990s. And for collectors, a dramatic double die means only one thing: big money. People who found this coin in their pocket change became legends overnight. Some sold their pennies for $15,000, some for $25,000, and the highest graded examples, those in near perfect mint state condition, crossed the unbelievable mark of $500,000. Yes, $500,000 for a 1-cent coin, and it all happened because of a tiny minting accident. But here is where the story becomes even more intense. Not every 1995 cent has this doubling. Most of them are normal, common, worth just 1 cent, and that is where the mystery begins. There are people worldwide searching every single 1995 penny they come across, hoping it is the rare double die, because that one moment of luck, that one tiny coin, can change someone's life forever. Imagine finding a coin worth more than your car, more than your salary, more than your entire savings, just sitting in your drawer, just lying in your coin box, just waiting in your old wallet. This is the magic of the 1995 penny. But the 1995 double die is not the only valuable variety. There are also rare off-center strikes, missing letters, weak strikes, struck through errors, and extremely high-grade coins that look brand new even after almost 30 years. These high-grade examples, especially those graded MS-67 or MS-68, have sold for thousands of dollars. Because collectors want perfection, they want the best, they want the rarest, and the 1995 penny has all of it. This coin has become a symbol of hope for coin hunters, because even today people are finding this treasure in pocket change, in old jars, in inherited collections. Imagine opening an old box, seeing a small brown penny, not knowing it could be worth a fortune. That is why this coin is making headlines again, because the demand is rising. Collectors are fighting, prices are climbing, auctions are exploding, and the 1995 cent is becoming rare every passing year. Maybe your 1995 penny is normal, or maybe, just maybe, you have the ultra-rare double die, the one that can make you thousands, the one that can make you a millionaire, the one that people dream of finding. So pick up your 1995 penny, look closely at Liberty, check "In God We Trust," look at the date. If you see any doubling, any shadow-like second image, congratulations, you might be holding a treasure, a coin that most people will never see in their life. A coin that could change your life forever. And if you do find one, tell me in the comments, because I help collectors connect with buyers and I can guide you through the process. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Send your coin pictures in the comments and keep checking your pocket change, because your next coin might be the next $1 million treasure. This is not an ordinary coin. This is not a normal 1 cent. This is the 1987 US 1 cent. A coin that hides a $4.9 million mystery. A coin that millions of Americans spend daily without knowing what secret sits inside it. Take a deep breath. Because what I'm about to tell you will shock you, will thrill you, and will force you to check every penny you have. Let's begin. This coin looks normal. Simple copper tone. Familiar Lincoln portrait. Basic reverse. Nothing unusual at first look. But that's the trap. The danger. The illusion, because the rarest version of 1987 cent is hiding in plain sight. Somewhere in an old piggy bank. Somewhere in an abandoned drawer. Somewhere in the pockets of someone who has no idea they are holding a fortune. Imagine this. You open an old box. You see some old pennies. You pick one up. And suddenly, you notice something strange. A tiny mint flaw. A shifted design. A doubled phrase. A thin metal crack, or maybe a shine that feels different. You clean it gently. You hold it under light. You look closer, your heart races. Your hands shake. Because it's not a regular penny. It's the rare 1987 1 cent that collectors say can reach for $0.9 million in the right condition. Shocking? Yes, impossible? No, in the world of coins, one tiny detail can change everything. One invisible error can turn a penny into a life-changing treasure. Think about it. Millions of people handled this coin, but very few truly saw it. Very few understood it. Very few inspected it, and that's why. This cent is a silent legend, a hidden king, a treasure disguised as trash, a fortune hiding in a 1 cent circle. Collectors today are hunting for it. Dealers are searching for it. Auction houses are watching for it. And normal people are discovering it in the most unexpected places. Old jars, thrift shops, car dashboards, storage boxes, grandparents' trunks, anywhere. Anywhere this coin can appear. Anywhere your destiny might change. Now imagine this scene. You're counting coins. Just casually. Just passing time. Suddenly you notice something odd. The date 1987 looks a little different. The rim looks slightly off. The strike looks deeper. The words look slightly doubled. Or maybe the metal tone looks richer, stronger, older. You look again. Your breathing stops. You realize this could be the one. The rare variant. The valuable error coin. The extremely limited piece that buyers are willing to fight for $20,000, $200,000, $1 million. Dollar for $0.9 million. The value shoots higher depending on rarity, grade, and error type. This is the magic of numismatics. This is the power of a coin created by mistake, but valued like gold. The 1987 penny stands out because it has rare die cracks, rare doubled dies, rare off-center strikes, rare plating defects, rare minting pressure issues. And each of these can create a coin worth thousands or millions. Collectors go crazy when these variations appear. Auctions explode with unbelievable bids, and the world realizes that a penny can change someone's entire life. Think about your own pennies. Think about the ones lying around. Think about the ones you ignored. Any one of them could be the next treasure. Any one of them could be the rare 1987 piece, worth more than a luxury house. What if your coin is the one? What if your penny holds the $4.9 million secret? What if luck is sitting right in your drawer waiting to be discovered? Never underestimate coins. Never ignore old pennies. Never assume they're worthless, because the smallest coin can create the biggest miracle. Imagine showing your rare penny to a collector. Imagine hearing him say, "This is one of the rarest existing pieces." Imagine him offering $100,000 on the spot, then increasing it to $500,000, then $1 million, and eventually an auction house pushing the bid all the way to $4.9 million. Your life changes. Your future changes. Your destiny changes, all because of 1 cent. The 1987 penny teaches us one thing. You never know what treasure is already in your hands. You never know what fortune life has hidden for you. You never know which small thing holds a giant reward. So check your pennies. Check every single one, because your next lucky coin might be waiting for you. And if you find one, even something close, even something similar, even something strange, tell me in the comments. Show me a picture. I will help you identify it. I will guide you, and together, we will see if your coin is the next $1 million treasure. This is the magic of coins. This is the thrill of discovery. This is the world of NC Coins World. And your journey starts now. 1966, a year that looked simple, a penny that looked ordinary, but behind this 1 cent, there is a secret, a truth, a hidden storm, a silent treasure, a mystery that even expert collectors didn't see coming. Take a deep breath, because what I am about to reveal will change the way you look at every old penny, especially the 1966 1 cent, because this coin, this tiny copper piece, is not what you think it is. People ignored it for decades. People threw it away, people used it like a useless coin, but today collectors search for it like gold. Auction houses fight for it, and bidding starts at numbers that shock the entire world. This is not a regular penny. This is not a normal year. 1966 is a hidden jackpot, a silent millionaire maker, and the biggest surprises hardly anyone knows about. Every time a collector finds a 1966 penny in perfect condition, there is a pause, a silence, a moment of fear, a moment of excitement. Because nobody knows how much this coin can explode in value. Some say 12,000, some say 50,000, some say this coin can hit 100,000, and some insane sales have even touched beyond expectations. But the truth is simple: a perfect 1966 penny is a dream, a ghost, a miracle, because the U.S. Mint did something unusual in 1966, something that made this penny rare, something that separated it from every other cent in history. In 1966, there were no mint marks, no D, no S. Nothing, just a plain 1966, which means collectors cannot separate Philadelphia from Denver or regular strike from high quality strike. This confusion, this mystery, this lack of mint mark created demand, created hype, created chaos, and turned this penny into a treasure hunt. And listen carefully, because this part is the most shocking. The 1966 penny was the result of a national coin shortage. The U.S. Mint was under pressure, production was rushed, quality control was unpredictable. Many coins came flawed, many came weak, but a very few came sharp, came clean, came beautiful, and those sharp ones Ray now worth a fortune. Imagine this, a penny from 1966 looking flawless, looking and touch, looking shiny after more than 50 years. Do you know what that means? It means rarity, it means survival, it means a jackpot, because only a tiny percentage survived in top condition, and collectors want those rare survivors. They want them desperately, they fight for them, they throw money like water to get them. Imagine someone opening an old jar, dusty drawer, a forgotten piggy bank, and suddenly finding a shining 1966 penny. Imagine the shock, imagine the heartbeat, imagine the moment they realize they are holding history, they are holding fortune, they are holding something millions of people ignored. But today, it is priceless. This coin is not valuable because of its metal, not because of its design, not because of any celebrity hype. It is valuable because of survival rarity. It is valuable because the mint didn't mark the coins. It is valuable because collectors cannot separate production lines. It is valuable because the perfect ones are almost extinct, and now this coin has become a magnet for treasure hunters. Every collector, every coin reviewer, every coin enthusiast has one dream: to find a flawless 1966 penny. Let me tell you a secret. The market for this coin is rising week after week, month after month. Every auction, every sale pushes its value higher, because the world is finally realizing this coin was never meant to survive, but a few pieces did, and now they are worth more than anyone imagined. That the biggest mystery is, what if you have one? What if it is hiding somewhere in your home? What if your old savings box, your parents' drawer, your childhood coin collection still holds a 1966 penny in great condition? Do not ignore it, do not skip it, do not underestimate it. People have earned thousands from this coin, people have sold them for insane numbers, people have gotten offers bigger than their monthly salary just because they checked carefully, just because they looked twice, just because they did not ignore this tiny copper treasure. Never underestimate old coins, especially this one, because the 1966 penny is not just a coin, it is a story, a mystery, a miracle, a survivor, a hidden jackpot. And now, your job is simple: look for it, Because your 1966 penny could be the next big sale, could be the next auction shocker, could be the next rare treasure discovered, and who knows, maybe your penny is the one collectors are waiting for. This is your moment, your chance. Your opportunity. Do not skip, do not ignore, keep watching, keep searching, and if you ever find a clean, sharp, and touched 1966 penny, remember you are not just holding a coin, you are holding history, you are holding luck, you are holding a silent million. And if you have this coin, comment below, because someone may be willing to buy it at a price that will shock you. 1979, a simple year, a simple penny, but not this one, not the 1979 1 cent, because this coin is a silent bomb, a hidden jackpot, a millionaire maker hiding in plain sight. People walk past it. People ignore it, people think it's worthless, just a 1 cent, just a copper coin, just a small circle of metal, but they don't know the truth, they don't know what collectors discovered, they don't know what auction houses revealed, they don't know that. A perfect 1979 penny exploded in value and shocked the entire numismatic world. $3.7 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 1979 1 cent coin worth more than mansions, more than luxury cars, more than people earn in a life. Time. But how? Why? What makes this penny so special? What makes it so powerful? What gives it this unbelievable price tag? The answer is hidden deep in its details, deep in its history, deep in the way it survived, because survival is rarity and rarity is value, and value is everything. 1979 penny looks ordinary, but only a very few were struck with perfect pressure, perfect rim, perfect edges, perfect surfaces, perfect details, and those perfect survivors are now priceless. Most 1979 pennies faded, scratched, damaged, circulated, lived a rough life, but the few untouched pieces, the few shiny pieces, the few flawless pieces became legends. Collectors call them ghost pennies because they are impossible to find. They appear out of nowhere, disappear again, and every appearance creates chaos in the market. Imagine holding a penny that looks brand new even after more than 45 years. Imagine flipping it in your hand and realizing it is not just a coin, it is a miracle, a survivor. A hidden fortune. People keep them in family safes, people lock them away, people treat them like diamonds, because each perfect 1979 penny is unique, is powerful, is a silent millionarian. Let me tell you a shocking fact. This year, 1979, had minting inconsistencies, different dyes, different pressures, different finishing, which means some pennies were struck weak, some were struck uneven, but a handful, a very special handful, were struck perfectly, with the kind of perfection that modern collectors crave and are willing to pay insane amounts for. This is why this penny's value skyrocketed. This is why this small copper coin became a millionaire symbol. This is why collectors search for it desperately in old jars, old boxes, old drawers, old piggy banks, old coin albums, because no one knows where the next perfect piece may appear. And now you might have one in your home, in your old savings, in a forgotten shelf, in a dusty cup, in a box you haven't opened for years. Maybe your 1979 penny is worth more than your car, more than your phone, more than your entire monthly salary. Never ignore old pennies, never underestimate old coins, because this 1979 1 cent is not normal, it is rare, it is powerful. It is legendary. $3.7 million. That's not a joke, that's not a rumor, that's real auction fire, real collector madness, real bidding wars that shocked every own. Let me tell you what happens when a collector sees a flawless 1979 penny. They stop breathing. They pause, they stare, they feel electricity in their hands because they know they are holding something extraordinary. A penny like this can change your life, can change your future, can rewrite your financial story, because rarity creates fortune. And this coin is pure rarity. Imagine someone opening an old drawer, finding a shiny 1979 penny, picking it up casually, and then realizing they are holding a $3.7 million treasure. Imagine that heartbeat, that moment, that shock, that disbelief. This coin has everything: history, mystery, survival, rarity, collector demand, auction hype, and value beyond imagination. Your job, your mission, your opportunity is simple. Do not skip your pennies. Do not ignore your jar. Do not underestimate your old collection, Because this 1 cent, this tiny copper miracle might be sitting right in front of you. Look for sharp edges, look for deep details, look for fresh color. Look for mirror-like shine, look for perfection, because perfection is where the millions reunion could find it. You could find it. It could be in your home, it could be in your pocket. It could be in your cupboard right now, so keep watching, keep searching, because the next big discovery might be yours. And if you ever find a sharp, shiny, and touched perfect 1979 penny, remember this: you are not holding a coin, you are holding $3.7 million in the palm of your hand. And if you have this penny or think you might have it, tell me in the comments, because collectors are waiting. 1971, a simple year, a simple penny, but not this one, not the one you are about to hear about, because this penny is one of the most shocking coins in the entire United States mint history. 1 cent. Just 1 cent, but today this tiny copper coin has a value so massive, so unbelievable, that collectors still argue about it, and ordinary people still can't believe it. For $0.8 million, yes, for $0.8 million for a penny. A coin people walk past every single day, a coin people leave on the ground, a coin people ignore at the counter, but they don't know its secret, they don't know its power, they don't know the storm behind this. The 1971 penny is not just rare. It's mysterious, silent, and unpredictable. It hides its value deep inside its metal, deep inside its purity, deep inside its perfect survivors. Most pennies from 1971 look normal, circulated, scratched, damaged, faded, tired, because millions of them were made. And millions lived a rough life, but a very small number, a tiny number survived in perfect condition, and these few survivors became monsters. Collectors call them sleeping giants, because they look normal, but their value is explosive, life-changing, mind-blowing. Imagine this: a penny from 1971, still shiny, still untouched, still glowing, still razor sharp on the edges, still screaming perfection. That penny is worth more than supercars, more than luxury mansions, more than a lifetime of salaries. People search everywhere for it: old jars, old envelopes, old piggy banks, old family drawers, because no one knows where the next perfect piece may appear. 1971 penny became legendary because of mint variations, different dyes, different metal mixes, different strike pressures. Some were weak, some were uneven, but a very few were struck perfectly with precision that today's collectors call flawless. And flawless means millions. Picture this: a man finds an old coin album, opens it, sees a glowing penny, thinks it's nothing. But then he looks closer, he sees sharp letters, he sees clean fields, he sees a perfect rim, he realizes he is holding a treasure worth $4.8 million. His hands shake, his heart races, his breath stops, because he knows life is about to change, and that is what this coin can do. This 1971 penny can change your life if you find the right one, the perfect one, the untouched one. Collectors call it the ghost of the 70s, because it disappears fast. Whenever someone finds a perfect piece, it gets sold instantly, locked away, protected, hidden. Because people know its power. This coin is not just money, it is history, it is survival, it is luck, it is destiny. Imagine owning a penny that can buy you a house, a car, a dream future. Imagine flipping a 1 cent coin and knowing you are flipping a fortune. And now, here is the shocking truth: anyone can find it. Yes, anyone, even you. Maybe it's in your kitchen drawer, maybe in a jar, maybe in your father's old wallet, maybe in a forgotten box, maybe in some random corner of your home, just waiting for you to pick it up and realize its worth. Never ignore old pennies, never skip old jars, never underestimate the 1971 penny, because this 1 cent is not ordinary. It is a diamond disguised as copper. $4.8 million for a penny, a number that still shocks the internet, still shocks collectors, still shocks everyone who hears it. And the best part, your 1971 penny could be worth this if it is perfect, if it is sharp, if it is untouched, if it is flawless. Look closely, check the date, check the shine, check the edges, check the letters, because one perfect detail, one tiny flawless feature can instantly turn your penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Imagine someone watching this video right now holding a penny in their hand, looking at the date, and suddenly realizing they are holding $4.8 $8 million. That moment, that shock, that heartbeat is what makes this coin legendary. So don't ignore it, don't underestimate it, don't skip your collection, because the greatest discovery might be waiting for you right now. And if you think you have a 1971 penny or found one that looks perfect, tell me in the comments, because collectors are ready, buyers are waiting, and your life could change in one moment.